Building a brand takes time. So building a brand is about being familiar. It's about building familiarity with who you are. And nowadays, you probably need to see a message between 8 to 12 times before you make a buying decision. And I see so many business owners getting excited, going on social media for a few weeks, and then 3-4 weeks later, when they don't get the results they want, they give up. But it actually takes time. And first of all, let's look at why are we building a brand? Otherwise, we could just be doing advertising, right, or cold calling to get customers. But if you decided to build a brand, you want customers to come to you at any given moment of time without doing cold calling, without spending any money on advertising. Let's look how people used to build their brands 2 decades ago, before the internet was there, before anybody knew about it. If you look at Russia, right, 50 years ago, all the business was done with a bottle of vodka. If you look in Ireland, all the business was done in a pub. If you look somewhere else, people used to take out people for wine and dine experiences, right? Now, I'm not saying you need to use alcohol or to bribe your customers to go out for dinner, but what I'm trying to say, all those activities build relationships, build trust, and that's how business used to be done, okay? Because people wanted to get to know you. Building a brand now online, it's like showing up daily and showing who you are, talking about your business, but also not just talking about your business, but showing your personal side, showing your beliefs. And I do remember one of my first clients. We built the brand by sharing the case studies in their particular niche, but also relating to that particular demographic, where we used jokes, like we used a different type of sayings and quotes that particular demographic really resonated with. And by engaging with our posts, that prospect got to know my client, got to trust their client. They thought, oh, that guy is funny, okay? And when they needed that service, they would come over. Oh yeah, I do remember I followed this guy on Facebook and he keeps sharing this information. And he actually is like what I'm actually looking for, because people remember that. So building a brand is about being familiar. It's about building familiarity with who you are. And nowadays, you probably need to see a message between 8 to 12 times before you make a buying decision. Okay? So that's why don't give up after a few weeks when things are not working. Or let's say if you started email marketing and you keep sending emails but people are not buying, yeah, you might need to change your copy, but also remember, people are getting familiar with you, okay? Because they're probably getting another 20 emails every single day. Do you really think they're buying from everybody else? No, they don't. They are not, okay? Just keep doing that. Do you want to hear a little trick? If you can't sell like big offers or mid offers, why don't you practice in getting people to take a small action? Maybe if you are doing email marketing, ask them to follow you on your Facebook page or to watch your YouTube videos. Maybe in your YouTube videos, send them to the lead magnet, where they get their lead magnet, but they also get an email sequence for 5 or 7 days. So in that way, again, people get to know you more. So encourage people to take small action. Or in other words, instead of trying to sell a 2K product, straight away, why don't you get good in getting your prospects to take small actions? Because what you're doing then, and all good marketeers know that, by training your prospects to take small action, you're actually training them to say yes in the end. And all good marketeers do that, especially if you're using value ladder in your business. A business value ladder is something where you ascend your prospect from a lead magnet or a small offer into a mid offer and high end offer. You're just getting your customer to say yes to smaller things before they commit to the bigger thing. And in that way, they get to know you, they get to know if they want to work with you, but also for you, why it's good before you sell your big high-end offer, you already educated them on smaller things. So like it's a win-win both ways, okay? So instead of getting stressed that you're not getting your 2K, your 5K or 10K clients, why don't you practice in getting your prospects to take a small type of action? Train yourself to be resilient. Don't do it for a few weeks. Commit to 90 days. Commit to 120 days. Commit to a year. Of course, taking into consideration that you do have a content strategy. And if you do need help with your content, I do have a content strategy toolkit. You can check it out in the link below, okay? But get good in putting yourself out there. Get good in getting your prospects to take small action. Get good in finding your voice. Because one of the most important things when you go online, which is more important than any picture, than any SEO, is you finding your voice. Because once you find your voice and you're comfortable in what you're doing and you're confident, you will do it for a year. You will do it for 2 years. You will do it, for 5 years. But if you're doing it for SEO purposes because somebody said to you, if you want to go viral, you need to do X, Y, and Z, you're trying to put yourself in those frames, but you're only doing what the trends are telling you. But if you do want to build a long, sustainable brand where you will be showing up again and again, you need to find your voice. And I do have a video how I committed to 90 days and what helped me to do that. But by doing that, by finding your voice, you're just gonna keep going far. Remember, it takes more than a day. Rome was built in more than a day. So don't get discouraged if you didn't get results in few weeks, if you didn't get results in few days. And remember, it's a learning curve, okay? Once you get comfortable in putting yourself out, once you get comfortable in talking, in consistently sending that message, then you can work and improve other things, okay? Let me know how you're getting on in building your own brand, what is frustrating you, and what is working really well. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.